Hey everybody, welcome back. This is my fourth and final video in the treehouse build series. If you haven't seen them yet, you need to go back and watch videos 1, 2, and 3, where I show you how to build the platform, and the porch, and the walls, and everything else before we get to this part. So it's finally time to put the metal roof on top. It was actually pretty light, so it was kind of easy to get it up here by myself. Where I'm probably going to need some help is when I get to the last one, because I won't be able to have my ladder up here through the middle, but we'll figure that out. This sheet of tin roof is 26.5 inches wide, and I want it to overhang on the edge about 1.5 inches. So I need to measure 25 inches from each board this way to make sure I know the line to put it on. And then we'll start screwing it down with the screws that came with it. Always remember, when you're working with these metal roof sheets, get some nice strong leather gloves like this, work gloves, because it can cut you pretty quickly. So, oh hey, look, I got a little helper come up. See how much help we get again?
And you just now realized it?
I saw you coming up. All right, I'm gonna move this to the other side for now. Just so I can measure. Where's my pen? Thank you. Look at that, helper. Helper's helping. I can't quite reach that top one to measure it, but if I get these 4 lined up, that last one's going to be lined up as well. Make sure I get the right amount of overhang on the front and the back. There we go. I'm installing these as the manufacturer suggests. It's overlapped 2 of these humps really, using the Tex screws to seal it down. It's pretty simple really. Just keep going. Sometimes it takes a while for these screws to tap in and start going. But when they do, it's not bad. That one was fast. Ooh. These things are already getting hot up here in the sun. All right, I got to put this last piece of the metal roof on. Earlier I went and got it up there, and I've got the back 3 boards screwed down. There was no other way to do it other than to go in my garage and get my extension ladder and really get up there. I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Well, I'm a lot afraid of heights, so this isn't very fun. But I've got a strap down. I got the ladder strapped to the top there. It's nice and firm, so I should be okay. All right, let's go. Do not like this one bit at all. It's got to be done. see if I can get this out here. Ooh. Last one. Let me down. Roof is complete. Now it's time to put the railing on the little porch here. I've got a couple 2x4s and a couple two smaller 2x4s. The smaller ones will go on the side and the larger ones will go here on the front. We'll have one of the boards at the bottom, one at the top, and then you can see I've drilled some holes in them every 4 inches. And those are going to be used to put rope through. We're going to have rope going back and forth from the bottom to the top and kind of weaved in and out to make like a little fence. That way nobody falls through. If I have my little nieces and nephews up here, they can't go through. And it should look really nice, hopefully, if I can do it right. But let's go ahead and get started. Getting the top and bottom rails on this side and the front done. So I'll mark where it needs to go. 3.5 inches down. And the same thing at the bottom. It'll be 3.5 inches up. I'll get them started. I'll get the screws started before I put them up, just to make it a little bit easier. There's one. I'll put probably 2 or 3 on each, just to be safe. All right, that's level. It'd be better if I had someone to help me do this, but I don't. All right. That was pretty good, actually. All right. I'm only wanting to put 1 in there right now, so that way I can move this to where it needs to be. If I put 2 in there, you wouldn't be able to rotate it. It can rotate on 1. So this board splays out a little bit, so it's not level. So I'm going to try to use this strap just to pull it in to this one. It'd be helpful if I had a longer one. That's not going to work. It's not long enough. If I had a longer one, it'd work pretty well. Let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work. I'll use my body to pull it. Don't make fun of me. Get my block of wood so I know how much it needs to come in, because it's got to be enough room to leave for this one coming across right here. All right. I've already got the 3.5 marked. When you're doing stuff like this by yourself, you got to come up with some creative ways to work it out. All right, that's perfect right there. Get it up. All right. Interesting way to do it, but it worked. So don't forget, after you only put one in here and then fix the other 2 ends, come back and put another 1 or 2 in the middle to make sure you have more than just one screw holding this in. Can't have too many on a railing where kids are going to be. So back down here to the bottom, I'm just going to put 1 in the middle. That way it can still rotate, so I can make sure I got the right distance up and down on the sides and the ends. Like that. Now we'll go to this end. All right. Use our 3.5-inch spacer. That looks good. I'm using 2.5-inch screws on this just to make sure it goes deep enough in. All right, got my spacer there. And let's screw this one in. Then come back and put 1 more here in the middle. That feels pretty strong. I'm not going to put up the railing on that side yet, because I might be building some type of little stair ladder to get up from this end. And then I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to put there. That will be after I get the rope and start weaving it in and out to make this look nice and to be safer so it's not a hole in the middle. All right, as you can see, I got the railing all the way done now. Yesterday I came out here, it was rainy. I had enough cover from the roof now to where I could work on this, but I couldn't take any videos. So I think later on I'm going to do a standalone video showing how to do this type of rope braid or rope weave railing system. If you guys want me to, go ahead and like this video or comment. Let me know if you want to see that or not. Also, I made a rope ladder, as you can see right here on the bottom. Kids have already tried it out. They like it. I decided to finish off the whole build project with just a little bit more trim here on the bottom part. Instead of the exposed treated lumber, I wanted to put a couple more pieces of this cedar plank fence pickets. I had a few extra that I got when I got the big load of it earlier. So I just have this 1 more board to put on, and then it's going to be done. And then I'll have to clean up all my mess. The boys are going to play in it a lot this afternoon once I get everything cleaned up, and they're going to be good. So let's put this last board on, and then we'll be done. There it is. All done.